are concretely better off because of our work over the last 8 years, and no election result will ever diminish that. So thank you.
That is objectively false. That is objectively false. Anything that you have done, the Liberals did better than you, and that's what made you obsolete.
Exactly.
Let's go to Jagmeet Singh. He's there in his riding in British Columbia. I should tell you that right now, as things stand, Mr. Singh is behind in his own riding. He is in third with 4,000 votes. The other two far ahead. So things not looking good for him in his own riding tonight. And as we've shown you there, the NDP, not even official party status. Let's listen.
Yeah, super. Okay, let him talk. Relax.
Yeah, he lost.
Like,
You actively made the fucking party worse. You actively sabotaged the party.
and he could have been so good.
Thank you. That was very nice. Thank you so much.
This is so awkward.
You're gonna get me all choked up here.
Please stop. Please. I'm uncomfortable.
Thank you very much. The love is amazing. I appreciate y'all. Big thank you to Suzanne.
Look, I did
She's been
lose.
with us from the beginning. Huge thank you. So much. Thank you. And all of you in this room, you guys poured your heart into this. Thank you so much for everything you've done. You're amazing. Love you all. And I know in election parties, night parties across the country, people are gathered, and I want to thank them all for all their hard work. They're amazing people gathered together across the country. I want to take a moment to congratulate Prime Minister Carney on his victory. He has an important job to do to represent all Canadians and to protect our country and its sovereignty from the threats of Donald Trump. Tonight and every night, all of us here, we're on Team Canada. We want Canada to thrive.
What is
Continue to
happening?
fight for Canada.
What is happening?
I want to congratulate all the other leaders on a hard-fought campaign. It's been the honor of my life to represent the people of Burnaby Central. Tonight they chose, thank you.
He sucks. Relax, guys.
Tonight they chose a new member of parliament, and I wish them well as they continue to work hard for this community. Obviously, I know this night is a disappointing night for New Democrats. We had really good candidates that lost tonight.
Yep.
I know how hard you worked. I spent time with you. You're amazing. I'm so sorry you're not going to be able to represent your communities. I know you're going to continue to fight for them. I know on how many doors you knocked, how many family dinners you missed, how many nights your kids went to bed without you there to tuck them in. I know it was a tough sacrifice, and I just want to thank, and we can get around applause to every single candidate that went there.
Conservatives are still winning the popular vote.
Incredible
Yeah.
candidates, and they're incredible teams because no candidate can do without a team. The volunteers, the staff, thank you to all those candidates and their incredible staffs. One more time.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm actually wrong.
Oh.
In the popular vote by like 190,000.
Oh, wow.
Choosing to commit your life to politics obviously comes with some sacrifice, but we choose this life because of the chance to change the country we love for the better. We may lose sometimes, and this is hurt. It's tough. But we are only defeated if we stop fighting. We're only defeated when we believe that those that tell us that we can never dream of a better Canada, a fairer Canada, a more compassionate Canada. I've met New Democrats from coast to coast who will never back down, even when they're told that there's no room for them at the table. We make room for everyone because we believe that there is enough wealth in Canada for all of us to live the life that we deserve. Honestly, I gotta avoid making eye contact with certain people because then it's
Oh, no.
You can tell that he just like straight up is saying this so that he can get out of the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he believed in this, he would be screaming. It would be Andrea Horvat put on a fucking better buy speech.
I think because he's about to say, like, howdy.
Yeah, I know, but then why not be as hard left as you can if you're going to go out? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, why not be...
really hard to be worthy of.
Look at him. He's being civil. That's what he is.
So
That's what he
gross.
represents.
I know, it's
Hold
so
on.
gross. What is going on, man?
One more sec.
Oh,
Tonight, I've been informed as
Oh.
party leader that I'll be stepping down as party leader as soon as an interim leader can be appointed.
all right.
Now, I could not have done this incredible job without, here's a point, I'll give me a second to break down. I couldn't have done it without the incredible support of my wife. Could have get it.
It's funny because I wrote an article knowing that this is going to happen.
She's been my rock. She's been my foundation. For the past couple of years, I've been regretting that I didn't thank her on the night of the last election. So this is my opportunity to make up for it. She has literally been my rock. I couldn't have done this without her. She's backed me up. She has made so many sacrifices. She convinced me that she's enjoyed them all, but I don't know. But she's amazing. I'm just so thankful. Thank you for being on this journey. I'm going to give you a hug. Hold on.
Thanks. I haven't read that article yet.
Yeah, I was also I was gonna write it. I was gonna publish it before the election was over, and then I was like, I probably shouldn't do that.
Fair. Yeah.
Like vote, but then know that like your vote isn't gonna actually do anything.
Emotional.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very sappy when it comes to my daughter, so I get a little emotional.
That's why I feel so weird when people are so on the go vote. If you don't vote, blah blah blah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brother, I wouldn't have been on this journey without my brother. So big shout out to my brother.
Your brother donated to the convoy?
Yeah.
And honestly, this may sound funny, but my in-laws, I literally couldn't have done this without my in-laws. They're amazing. Where are my in-laws? They're somewhere here. Wherever they're here. I wanted to look at them and point at them too. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without them. Literally, if you're a parent, you know
So
your parents are,
weird.
and your in-laws too, it turns out. So huge thank you. They've supported us. They've kept me grounded, given us great advice. I'm so thankful to my family. You can't do this work without great people, and you can't do this without a great family supporting you. So thank you.
Notice how much he's talking about himself.
Spilling my water and everything. Trying to be great.
Think about like when Corbyn got cooed and what he said on the way out. You know what I mean? I'm sure he didn't talk about his family and his in-laws.
Are concretely better off because of our work over the last 8 years, and no election result will ever diminish that. So thank you.
That is objectively false. That is objectively false. Anything that you have done, the Liberals did better than you, and that's what made you obsolete.
Exactly.
My caucus, honestly, I'm so thankful to them all. We did some incredible work together. Seriously, every one of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I might break down this part too. Forgive if I do. I can only do this, and we can only do this work because of a great staff. And y'all just poured your heart to me.
Yeah.
To the work that we did. So
100%. Could not agree more. I would love for him to like actually get some words out without people like clapping after every sentence and him drinking water and saying nothing.
water, this water is very strategically placed. You're very lucky that I have my glasses, so just if anyone can help me out on that, that'd be great. Y'all brought your talent, your heart to the fight every day. We treat each other with respect and dignity and with kindness. I love y'all.
I feel like he's really, I feel like he's really shaken up. Are you sure?
I feel like he feels like he wished you could have done more. Which is just, yeah, I'm sure. Everyone
Too
feels
little,
that way.
too late.
Yeah,
kinda.
too little, too late,
I
bro.
want to get off my chest here. One other thing is, nothing's too spicy. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would be, on his way out, he would be screaming for the worker. For the people.
Especially literally what just happened in Vancouver the other day and him.
Spirits. And it's something that it captures a big part of who I am. And it's the idea that in the fight for justice and the fight for fairness,
Okay.
the fight that we fight, we want to have optimism
Is it?
in the face of struggle. We want to have a defiant optimism. It's like this eternal resilience. And this is the spirit that I carry tonight. Obviously, I'm disappointed that we could not win more seats. But I'm not disappointed in our movement. I'm hopeful for our party. I know that we will always choose hope over fear and optimism over despair and unity
Don't-
over hate.
Don't say that though. That's not a good thing to say. The New Democrats built this country. I feel very uncomfortable.
You Democrats built this country. We've built the best of Canada, and we aren't going anywhere. Thank you.
Thankfully, you are, sir.
You're amazing.
Hit the fucking bricks, bud.
Appreciate you all so much.
That was so embarrassing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that is Jagmeet Singh conceding, first of all, his own riding of Burnaby South, where he continues to be in third place, and announcing that he will step down as leader as soon as a new interim
The amount
leader
of damage he did in that short amount of time is very concerning.
Marina von Stackelberg is in the room there, Marina. Obviously a very emotional,
What, 5 minutes?
and I must say, a very gracious speech by Jagmeet Singh tonight.
This was really the worst case scenario for the NDP. This idea that Jagmeet Singh would not be able to hold on to his own seat, that there would be severe losses for the party, which is how this is panning out. Throughout this campaign, one thing that we've heard from supporters and from his
They were scared of a Trump.
Brexit voters that would have voted for the NDP were scared. They were scared of a Trump. They were scared of Trump. They were scared of a fully out majority. And so they were going towards Carney's Liberals. The party tells me that they feel like if they would have had a bit more time to explain to people that this would cause vote splitting, this is what we've seen is several big name NDP MPs potentially or actually losing their seat because of vote splitting. The party clearly
but what were people saying about the NDP?
Here in BC saying vote for NDP to prevent conservatives.
Vancouver was like needles, drugs, poverty, or whatever.
I spoke to,
Really?
Did you see that? Yeah.
the potential outcome said for her, it was something that no matter how it shook out, they had helped to get dental care. They had made dental care happen.
Oh my God. Oh my God. A fucking benefit that barely covers one visit. Oh my God. Pat yourselves on the back. You guys are fighting for the working class with a fucking benefit that barely covers one fucking visit. The province of Quebec has a better healthcare system than the nation of Canada. Like when I lived in Quebec, I paid $220 for my medication, the exact same medication in Quebec. Sorry, when I lived in Ontario, the exact same medication in Quebec is $60.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Randall Garrison there. I will say, if you're going to lose and have a devastating night and still act that gracious in your loss, that speaks to the humanity of the Yankees and certainly of
That's so
Off
true.
too little too late. Fuck your humanity. It's over.
he himself
Fuck you.
also has made. And now
You don't go out graciously when you lose like that. You go out on your shield.
I said
You know what I mean? You go out like a rabid dog.
too early to write this.
Like, you dumb fucks. Oh my God. And this is the thing. Trudeau neutralized Jagmeet the moment that he took a fucking knee at the George Floyd protests. Because then Trudeau was everything that Jagmeet was presented as. So then what was the point of Jagmeet if there was already a Trudeau? Now that there is no Trudeau, there's no reason for there to be a fucking Jagmeet because they're the same fucking brand. They just all bounced off each other. And like the politics has matured and it's not gotten better. It's just matured where it's just, we're not talking about fucking identity anymore. You know what I mean? Because of, you know what I mean? Like for better or worse, not to say that it's just, he fell into the trap of identity and then didn't do enough and then got outflanked by the fucking left-wing liberal where it's just, bro, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, how do you, like, for me, like looking back, it was the moment that Trudeau took the fucking knee during the George Floyd protests, because then it was like Trudeau is everything the people who are enough of an electorate to swing elections. Trudeau is the figure that like people sought Jagmeet to be. Like he just became that figure because it's just based on identity. Never because
100%.
Never because he ever said anything about benefiting people. It was always identity first, which opened it for them being pro-fucking Zionist. You know what I mean?
And I mean, his leaving speech is exactly that, too. It had nothing to do with policy or anything. It was all self-serving.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing as Carney. It's literally the same thing as Carney. Like when Carney got voted in, all that he talked about was like, I looked up to Chrétien, I looked up to my father, I looked up to these power figures, and I want to better the world for the people around me. I admire power and how power can make my life better. Now I'm gonna go with my family and enjoy the thing. You're all good. Like people are dying in the streets, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you're living comfortably. It's not the reality for most people.
And the worst thing he ever did was that picture of him holding his child where he was like hawking a gamer chair on Instagram. Like,
Yeah, make this shit up.